Hey everyone, I'm going to show you a quick, easy DIY recover for a treasure that has been well loved. It has a little bit of piping, but that's about it. It's a pretty easy job. I'll dust off the sewing machine. The tools are minimal. Just take apart whatever item it is that you want to recover and use all of those pieces as a template for your new fabric. There is a tool called a seam ripper. I'm just using a razor blade here, but if you can rip apart each piece and then iron it out and simply cut around it, that is a great template for the new fabric. It would take a little more time to cover the sewing basics, so I'm just going to kind of offer inspiration here. It's been a good 6 years or more since I've done anything on a sewing machine, so if it's your first time or if it's been a long time, get that baby out. I just dusted it off with actually a hair dye brush. I opened all the doors, got the dust out, and fired her up. And it felt great to exercise the brain in this way. I first took the 2 strips that would make the entire skirt and sewed those together because my fabric wasn't long enough to make the entire strip. And you basically work inside out when you're sewing. You face the pattern towards each other to make this nice seam. From there you would sew the top on and you'd be done with the sewing, which sounds so easy and the ideal scenario, but alas. I started sewing the skirt and the top part together because I was excited. I deserve a slap. This is the piping. It's supposed to go in between those 2 pieces. This is how I'm doing the piping on the sewing machine. I have the 2 feet. I'm kind of letting this foot on the outside surf on top of the piping. And then I have all 3 layers. I go a little bit slower than normal because this is curved and there's 3 pieces. I set my needle over to the left. You can see it coming together now. So when you flip it inside out, cute little thing. I'm ready to staple. I went to the hardware store this morning, showed you this guy at the beginning of the video. It's a manual. Love these. Perfection. But mine is so old they didn't have that staple. I got this little guy. It's an air stapler. If you have a tank and a hose, try it out. This